You know, I'm a sickle cell trait advocate, and I know you heard my presentation there. But how important is that conversation, especially in the demographics that you coach in, as far as athletics and having sickle cell trait and the heat exhaustion and exertion?
Right,
Like,
right.
what do you want to say about that?
Right. I mean, I lost a teammate when I was in Arizona to that trait. You know, and back in the day, it really wasn't. You know, back when I was coming up, it really wasn't talked about.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Sickle cell sound like HIV. Like, what's that? I ain't got
yeah,
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, one of our players died, man, from having a sickle cell, and nobody really knew.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, my experience, you got tested for that trait. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, a couple players found out they had it. They couldn't play no more, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? But it's serious. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because if you really trying to be the best at what you can be, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And athletes, you gonna stress your body, and having sickle cell traits. Yeah, that ain't something you
Yeah,
wanna.
and that's one of the things that's important is that now we're not saying that you can't play sports with sickle cell trait, but just be aware of your body because your body will talk to you
Right.
when you're in dehydration and heat stroke and fatigue levels. And so a person with the trait might need a little bit more medical attention, or it might need more than just a bottle of water. They might
Right.
need to take a break and rest.
For about a month.
and,
Yeah.
and so that's the controversy because a lot of people don't want to say they have the trait because they don't want to be
Right.
be benched or think they're less of a player
Or lose that
or
scholarship
lose that
offer.
scholarship and all that. So I'm, my advocacy work around it is what's the value of life?
Right.
There's so many other ways you could be around football, as that sport. But like you said, people want that. That might be the drive to get my family out of
Right.
that area,
Exactly.
and I'll risk it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then football's fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody fool you. I know if football ain't for everybody, but if you can play this game, it's fun. So I get it.
When did you realize you had the heart for it? Because I didn't have the heart. I could catch,
Man, you know
I could
what?
catch, but I wasn't gonna have my get tackled and have my leg twisted up and my arm twisted
Yeah,
up. Like
yeah.
I wasn't with that.
Look. I told man. I think I was born competitive. I'm telling you. My uncle, rest in peace, used to call me a weenie, man. Weenie. That's like
Man, yo,
calling me a B
weenie.
word. You know what I'm saying? You're a little
Right,
weenie. You know, what?
right,
Let me show you let me show how much of a weenie I am. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right, right.
that drove me, and then just saying I never wanted to be in the back. I never wanted to just look like I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
So just tried hard, played hard. You know what I'm saying? And I like winning. You
all
know what I'm
right.
saying? I like winning. I like being a starter. You know what I'm saying? I never into college. You know what I'm saying? Due to politics, that's a different story.
Yeah,
But didn't really sit the bench. My first day ever playing football, I was on the field. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Just this what we gonna do. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
And before I turn it over to the deck, my last question is, what do you want to say to those high school athletes that maybe looking to coach, that may have the same kind of mind frame as you that want to come back and maybe not go to the NFL but coach? Like, what do you want to say to them to give them to encourage them?
man, just continue to learn.
Yeah.
When I was young, I thought I knew it all. When I was young, I was hyper, like, man, I know this, man. I just learned from Mike Stoops. But no, it's a lot, man. Everybody want to be a head coach, even grown men I run into now don't know what it takes to be a head coach. It's a lot to go into it. But if you're young and you're looking to coaching, man, better your craft. Get out to these coaching conventions. Stop learning from your cousin next door
Right.
or Uncle Pookie who used to coach. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Pop Warner level. You know what I'm saying? Go learn from the best. I go learn from the best. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when you learn from the best, you ain't got no questions. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no questions. You just learn and sit there like, oh my God,
Right.
I'm learning from Nick Saban or I'm learning from Pete Carroll or somebody like that. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? So if you're young, no matter what, even in basketball, I'm not familiar with